Hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream here on twitch.tv/Asuma playing on the Hermitcraft Mesified server. We got some bananas in chat from Ollie95, appreciate it, Basemaster91, Just Andy H, a half Monty Nun, Billazay Dune, also Newton Squared, Panics ATV, Mothery Yackle, Singy Bobs, Ems Cowu, Bill Cooper Hicks, Lamin Cookie, Live Forever 4022, Nick Plays at 1995, and Nick Plays 1995, and Nick Plays 1995, and Nick Plays 1990. Dude, I think that spamming might get you in trouble. That's a lot of bananas you post in there. Only need for the one message. Let's jump into it. We've got resubscribes to begin with. For 6 months in a row it is Bill Cooper Hicks. Thank you as always for coming by, Bill. Appreciate it. We also got a new subscriber with Plap84. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you. And also Photon Burst Live has resubscribed for 12 months in a row. You know what that means? 1 year. Amazing. Thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. And hello to everyone today. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Clapping my hands, not pressing spacebar. I was just about to say, pressing spacebar today is going to be odd because I cut my thumb while I was cooking today. And it feels weird to press spacebar, but I think I'm going to get used to that pretty quickly. So I was really annoyed that I cut myself because I was positioning the knife while I was holding the tomatoes and I saw the knife was going to go into my finger. So I repositioned it and then pulled it down, and where I'd repositioned the front I'd also shimmied the back and it went over my thumb. And oh, it was just like, I was just like, aha, I'm not going to cut myself. Bang. Oh, I've cut the other finger, the thumb. Great. Oh, and we got a new subscribe here from Poppy Flub. Poppy Flub, thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate it. Thanks for doing that. Thanks for the support. Monster Slice says, Asuma the bad cook. Hey, I tell you what, I really enjoyed my lunch dinner today. However, I cook for me. Like I cook very plain. I don't like to throw in salt or peppers or use anything fancy. Like, I just like to eat plain food. So I like my own cooking. I'm pretty sure it's probably not that great. Right, we got to tidy up our inventory at the beginning here, because we got left behind blocks from where we were building. Probably would have been better to leave them over at the other place, right? I could just take them back when we're ready to build again. Very cool. Singy Bob says, so X, are you feeling better? Yes, I am. Feeling about 99% at the moment. Day before yesterday? No. Yesterday I got 4 hours of sleep. Happens every now and then, doesn't it? Just had one of those days where for some reason my body didn't want to sleep, and so I still feel a tiny bit tired from that. But otherwise I'm good. Oh, where's... Oh yeah, I knew I had some stairs. We got a donation here. Noise in the ear from Aphelion saying bam. Thanks for the donation, buddy. Appreciate it. We also have a new subscriber with Casual M Craft. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to the both of you. Appreciate the support as always. Let's go chuck Dark Oak away. So as always, I've logged on with a messy inventory. After I recorded with Ren, I literally had to log off straight away. That's often the case with videos, because usually it takes longer to play than I expect, and by the time I'm stopping recording, I'm like well overdue needing to be somewhere else, you know? So it's like, quick, log out and go do this other thing. Right, looking good. Anvils, we'll have to put them... I reckon we'll put those in the ender chest. And then just the brown clay, and we can go and do what we've got to do this episode. I've got a few things on the list. And... where's the brown? Where's the brown at? There it is right there. Abnoxity says, hey X, just tuned in, how you doing? I'm doing good, welcome to the stream, we've just started. Ireman says, hey X, I really enjoyed watching the episode of Rendog today, keep up the great work. Thank you, I had a lot of fun making that. I feel like what we're going to build over there is going to be a very memorable part of the server. Also, Randy Nicole 2002 says, hey Sable Cashew. Sable Cashew in chat, the guy who came up with the granite and clay build that me and Ren have been working on. That thing is beautiful. And we got another new subscriber here. It's going crazy today. Thank you, people. Bacon Unicorn Pizza has subscribed. Totally normal username right there. Thank you for the subscription, man. Appreciate the support. And K Twitch says, oh my god, on the news it says a streamer dies. I mean, people die. It's happened before. You know, people die every day. Let's not make it grim. Right, where's my list? I'm trying to think in my head, what am I doing? Aha, we're going to start off with simple stuff so I can read chat, answer your questions. We need to transport some blaze rods. Whenever you transport stuff, make sure your inventory is nice and clean, right? We'll get rid of the crafting bench, the stone, the torches are not really necessary. The ladders and the axe can go in my ender chest, and the rest we always keep on us. Habbo Rapan says, what do casual Minecraft means? No idea, my friend, no idea what that means. To me it says casual Minecraft, but I could be wrong. Vitus says, hello X, what are you going to build today? PS, love the video of Rendog today. Today we are going to be working on landscaping. There are 2 different places that I need to landscape, and also I might do some rough digging. Like, those are literally it, landscaping and digging. Nothing particularly aesthetic or creative will be going on unless we have a wave of inspiration or see something that needs doing. So yeah, that's sort of the plan. Nick Plays says, the mess chest. Yes, I've got a few of those, the mess chest. You're like, do you know what? You can all go in there. That'll do. And Katie says, literally just finished watching your video. Hope you're feeling good, X. I'm feeling great. And welcome to the stream. Good time, really, if you've just finished watching the video, to join. We got a resubscribe for 3 months in a row from TuxedoCat721 saying, hashtag RenSumaHype, love the collab vids. Ah, my next stream on Thursday will be a collaborative stream with a fellow logfella who goes by the name of Rendiggity And also, I won't be doing a live stream on Saturday. No, I will be doing a live stream on Saturday because it's the morning. Yes, I went through all of that in my head earlier today, and I managed to forget it again. Il Unicorn Channy says, X, do you listen to ASMR videos? I do not. I have tried to listen to them to relax. I believe what they're intended to do the opposite to me. I cannot describe like how uncomfortable those videos make me feel. Like, they really, I really dislike them in a strong way. Like, they're supposed to help you relax, I believe. They make me feel completely on edge and violated. I can't describe it any other way. ASMR does not work for me at all. Also, something that you should be aware of is that on YouTube, like, the ASMR community isn't professional, so people that are doing ASMR are not, you know, not professionally instructed or educated on what exactly it is they're doing. Something it's important to be aware of, because often these videos are linked to health issues, you know, like people use them to relax. God, I've got so many blaze rods. I just decided to collect tons, and I think I really went overboard. Like, earlier in the season, I collected a lot, and it was like, let's collect enough so we'll never use them again. I used all of them. But now I've collected about 10 times more than I have before. TuxedoCat721 says, yes, X, same here. ASMR gives me the creeps. Yeah, the creeps, but it's like physical creeps, not mental creeps. It's like, it literally makes my skin crawl. I really dislike it. I Love Cats says, what's ASMR? It is audio sensory something something. I can't remember what it stands for, but basically it's people talking into a particular type of condenser microphone in a very whispery voice, and some people find it relaxing to listen to. I don't. Relaxing is not how I feel when I listen to those videos. Let's have a look. James D. Brew has resubscribed for 7 months in a row. Thank you so much, my friend, as always. Appreciate the support. Ooh, yes, yes. Public Blaze Farm. Yeah, my one is private. I forgot to change the sign. Let's go back. Let's go. It's here. I was going to pick it up and change it. Personal Blaze Farm. I never changed that. I completely forgot to change it. So Impulses is now public. And this is the way that you get there. So we've got 2 blaze farms. Oh wow, they're actually like quite close to each other, aren't they? So this one here will be based on Nembom MC's design. That is correct, Nembom MC. Had to say that. Cyber Dice says autonomous sensory meridian response. That's apparently what it might stand for. And Mr. Freddy says, hey. Hey, Mr. Freddy. How's it going? Lambing Cookie says, the best ASMR there is just turning on the TV. I believe ASMR is actually a little bit more specific than just listening to people on the TV. But yeah. Alan Animal says, Impulse did that last night on a stream. Ooh. I thought Impulse and Tango streamed together, and that was the only time they streamed. Does Impulse also stream other times of the week then? I was completely unaware of that. as it goes. As it goes. We've got a new subscriber here. It is Velociraptor. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate the support. We also have a resubscribe for 2 months in a row from Parad saying collecting heart. Yeah, what's collecting? Are we collecting blaze rods? or are we referring to something else? I'm not sure there. We also got another new describer. The words are getting confused in the brain. We've got another new subscriber with Disturbed_S. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. You guys are being amazing today. Thank you for all the new subscribers. Hope you're all enjoying it. Mega Wolf says, hey X, what have I missed? You've missed us talking about what we're going to do in the stream and walking back and forth to collect blaze rods. Reality Excursion says, this is only like the second time Impulse... Oh, okay. That message went off the screen. When it goes off the screen, that's it, unfortunately. Billman with a T reminder there. Thank you, Bill. About tea, by the way. Oh, there's a couple of things I forgot to mention. So first of all, tea. I've been having my tea with soy milk for a while. I really like the taste of soy milk. And the other day, I really wanted to have a cup of tea, but I didn't really have the time to let it cool. So I decided what I'd do is make it really milky, and then I could drink it quicker, right? I tell you what, the soy milk really makes the tea taste nice, or nicer, or different. You know, however you want to put it. Because I usually have very little milk with tea. But now I've like loaded this one up with a lot of soy milk. Man, it tastes really nice. I'm glad I started using soy milk. Switch43 says, what have I missed? Not much at all, really. Just us getting some blaze rods, chucking them into chests, doing some back and forth, reading chat while we get the stream started. We also got a resubscribe for 3 months in a row from Super Zeppo saying, busy writing my thesis. Just came back to say hi. Keep up the great job as always. Thank you, my friend. Best luck with writing your thesis. Hope it all goes well. And we got a new subscriber with Rich2040. Thank you for subscribing, buddy. Appreciate it. Another new subscriber today. Crazy. Endercraft says, I wish that you streamed earlier in the day because I am in an online class right now. Unfortunately, this is just my stream time unless it's a weekend. Kika says, hey X, I have an idea for the Shulker Bucks problem. Make it so that a Shulker shell is a rare drop from an Enderman, or make it a villager trade. We've discussed doing this sort of thing, and I believe the general consensus is that we don't want it to become farmable, right? We want it to be farmable by killing shulkers. So what we're most likely going to do is make it so that you get multiple shells from each shulker that you kill. Now, because we're on a server and lots of us are going to want it, it's probably going to end up being like an average of 4 to 8 per shulker, whereas I would probably, if it was my choice alone, I would probably set it so that you get exactly 2 each time. The bottom and the top like shell of the shulker. That would make like sense to me. But it would make playing on the server still a grind, you know? I Love Cats says, X, what's your tea today? We got a Earl Grey loaded with soy milk. And Velociraptor Tea says, hey X, can you set your render distance to 2 chunks to break bedrock with dragon eggs for less distance? Test it out and prove me wrong. You can't do that. I'm going to guess that you did that in single player. If you do it in single player, the client like is the server as well in single player. So here on a server, if I did that, it wouldn't work because the chunks that I'm not looking at wouldn't be loaded. Right, now, do I have what I need to do the next step, which is to go and do some terraforming? Yes, I believe I do, because we don't really need a lot. We're going to fly over there, though. Time to fly. Madge Myth says, X, what would you do if not YouTube? I'd be making music, my friend. That's the other thing I forgot to talk about. Pre-stream song today, if you enjoyed it, was Kate Tempest with Circles. Really, really incredible song. Well, that happens every once in a while, and it really irritates me. And I don't have my ender pearls, so it's kind of a reminder to bring ender pearls with me, right? How do I get out of here without ender pearls? Gee, that's no good. Let's go this way. So yes, what was I going to say? I was in the middle of saying something. Anyway, the pre-stream song. So I really like her record, but I always look at chat, like when I can, while I'm getting ready to stream. I keep my eye on chat, see what people think of the pre-stream music. And I saw a few people, someone thought it was awkward. The song was awkward. I was like, man, how is the song awkward? Not so much enthusiasm, and it motivated me. It motivated me to play weirder and stranger music from now on, because I often pick music to go on my pre-streams that I think more people will like. Like I literally think, you know, hey, what's what songs on my mind that more people are going to enjoy? Now I'm going to go the opposite way. Now I'm going to start playing really weird, obscure music all the time because I love strange music that is a bit more out there. And I wouldn't even have considered her music strange in the slightest, but there you go. Apparently it is to some people. There's also sub-hype in chat, all over chat. Costy Nichols says, "Hey X, big fan." Thanks for letting me know, buddy. Hope you enjoy the stream. Hamster Kazam says, "Secret tunnels. They're not really a secret, but you could say that. This is a secret tunnel, though. No one knows about this on the server. But we do have a new subscriber here. It is Babs Kebab. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate the subscribe. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Are you playing on the Hermit Pack server, says Eraser. No. This is the vanilla Hermitcraft server. Can't you tell by all the vanilla goodness going on around here? And man, we got some big messages coming through for some resubscribes. Every time I go this way, I like to do it like this. Look at Scar's gorgeous build there. Whoosh. That is the way you fly. Like so. So we're going to do some landscaping over here. When I say landscaping, not so much landscaping, more like terrain forming. Maybe that's the word to use. Let's have a look. We're going to need some orange. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Some orange as well. Coolio. So we need to develop a line like we've got going on here, going all the way around these sides here. And it should be a relatively simple process. We're going to start off with this height right here and just sort of create some lines to work with, and maybe have some that go out like this. What was that message I just read? Your boy Donnell says vanilla goodness. Yes, vanilla goodness, exactly. Exactly that. Cool, so we got a resubscribe for 3 months in a row from Swiss X Piplup saying, "A quarter of a year, feels amazing. Come the 1st of November I'll be a subscriber on XVS. I wanted to ask, I believe a connection to the internet should no longer be a luxury. A lot of things are becoming reliant on it. What do you say?" I think if you look at the way that society is structured, people have to fight for things, and when people... Not so much, I don't know, it's hard to frame it, but the things that have become, let's say, yeah, not a luxury, basically. People have fought for, you know, like workers' rights to have holiday pay and sick pay. No one handed them out to them. Like, people had to go out and fight for that. So whenever the people are motivated to fight for the internet as a right, that's when it will be given to us as a right. They're not going to give away their monopoly on it, where they, you know, because it's an industry, right? It makes tons of money. So I think it should be something that should be given to people. But, you know, if the internet's a luxury that we're talking about being something that should be given, what about food? Because there's people in the world that starve, right? So shouldn't that be more of a priority than us getting online and and sharing memes? Feed the people before the memes, that's what I say. Right, I forgot how I did this before. I need to look at that a little bit more, because this is going to be a great example of how to do it. We need to push back from here, I think is how it's going to work. And I reckon what'll be best is probably leaving this... No. We're going to have to leave a border like this, because when the water goes down, we don't want things getting caught in it. Okay. I'm glad we figured that one out. We also got a 12-month resubscribe from Leia164. 1 year, amazing. She says 1 year. Wow, I've loved every bit of it. Also, did you have some extra tomato sauce with your food today? I did not, and funny you mentioned that. I was actually thinking I don't have any ketchup in the house, and what I would normally do with an omelette, which is what I had today, is like whack a bit of ketchup on the side of the plate. All I had was some 4-day-old hummus, and it still tasted great. Let's put that right there. Yes, this is going to keep the drops from going over the side. Although, by the time they reach this bit, yeah, we should probably go with what's going on here, actually. Right, where's my orange? We got a donation here from Jolkip saying, does that mean we are going to get pre-stream music from Elakalastiite and the like? And if you don't know them, should I tweet you something? You can always tweet me something, man. I'll check it out. I haven't heard of them, as you might have been able to tell by me not knowing who they were or how to pronounce their name. That shouldn't be orange, should it? That should be regular. That's why it looks so odd all of a sudden. But yeah, I'm just gonna pick like odd music. Like I know so much weird music, and it always amuses me how some people just, I don't know, just so like unaccepting of particular types of music, or like their ears turn off for it, you know, and they say, oh, it's terrible. It's like, well, I'm sitting here having a great time with it. I'm just thinking, what? What's going on? How can you say this is terrible? That looks a little better like that. One block at a time, that's what I say. And then places like this would be a good place to hide a little light source, just in that gap. I reckon it'd be pretty cool. We got another donation here, Noise in the Ear, from Tuxprint saying, I was at the recent UHC and it was a lot of fun. Even though you died early, you stayed and chatted with everyone, and even stayed on for a good while after it was over. That was very classy. Have some tea on me. Hey man, no problem at all. I was just, you know, I didn't have to be anywhere. I was just hanging out. That's all. I'd like to do it more often, but I'm a very busy bee, you know, so it usually just depends on what's going on, like with other videos and such. But I enjoyed it. Actually, to be fair, I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed hanging out with everyone after. That was really good fun. But my UHC was over very quick, and it was one of those ones where you kind of knew that it wasn't going to go very well pretty quickly, because I ran off looking for food, had a very hard time finding food, and then I started speaking to my teammates, and it became apparent that they were in different locations that were very far away from me, and then I was like, I am going to struggle to get back before the sun goes down. What do you know, before you know it, I tried to get in a cave to do some cave-in, and I was dead. That's just the way it went for me. Right, so far this is looking good. I feel like we missed a bit back here that we should just take care of with a little bit of that. It's looking good. I'm liking all of this so far. This, I think, needs a couple of blocks pushed back. Something like that. And we have a resubscribe for 19 months in a row from Misamia. Do I normally say it like that? Misamia? I don't think I do. Mayisam. Oh my goodness me. _0. I just love your content. Please never change. Hey, Misamia, change is the nature of everything. Change is all I've ever done. I know what you mean by the sentiment don't ever change, but like the sentiment doesn't get to the point, does it? Because change is all that ever happens. I have done nothing but change since I've been on YouTube. I've changed the way that I do videos. I've changed my opinions on things that I know about, and you know, I've changed with the activities that I do. Never used to stream, then I decided to change that one day. You know, change is the constant. But I know what you're saying. I just, whenever I see sentiments like that, I see like the language as a shortcoming. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I appreciate the message. I know exactly what you're saying. Thank you so much. Also, 2 new subscribers have joined us. We have got loads of people subscribing today. Thank you so much. ARP HD has subscribed. Thank you. And also Skullmaster45. Appreciate you all. Thank you for subscribing. And Ninja Geoff. Actually, Geoff. Jeff, Ninja Jeff. Thank you so much for the subscribe. 3 in a row there. Appreciate you all. Geoff. I don't think I've ever seen that name and had to read it out before. And it amuses me because in the past I've seen that. Like, it's Jeff, but it's written Geoff. And in my head I say Geoff and then I laugh at it. But now I've said it out loud, I feel like a clown. Engineer says you changed your voice with a sad face. Engineer, obviously a fan of hello everyone and welcome back to another live stream. Today we're going to recite the English dictionary word by word. Let's start with albatross. You know what I mean? Some people love that. They can't get enough of that boringness. It's so boring, it's exciting, I understand. It's like you never know what he's going to say next. But you'll know how he'll say it. He'll say it dull and monotone. Oh, I'm being a goofball today, aren't I? A-Force says, X, maybe you should team up with the other hermits and build a massive project like Terra Sweep Force. I really think that that's where Hermitcraft could be heading. I feel like at some point it's going to click a bit more and we're going to be able to do some larger scale projects, because we've sort of done a few recently and they've worked out extremely well. That didn't take long and that turned out good, so I'm happy, because that just makes it look so much better in my eyes. Do you know what we never did? We never, like... Oh, look at that little derpy snowman over there! He's having a great time being a snowman off in the distance. Enderman, get wreck. I've been on Hermit Pack today, absolutely slaughtering Enderman. Next episode of Hermit Pack, by the way, will be epic. Like, well, maybe I oversold that. It'll be a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making it. One thing I've noticed, though, I believe, is that I'm starting to shift a little far away from the vanilla stuff, because there's less people talking about vanilla. Like, at first I got a lot of comments about how sort of like vanilla it was, and then now they've shifted to people telling me that I'm doing the mods wrong, even though I'm just trying to do it the way I want to do it. Right, we need to go find some more pumpkins. So I feel like we're starting to sift more into the mods for sure. But anyway, I don't know. I enjoyed it today. It was a good one. For 3 years, I pronounced it Geoff, not Jeff, says Strudel. 2 people, or just in your mind? Like, hello, Geoff, and they're probably thinking, oh, that guy better stop taking the piss. Oh, Ninja Geoff says, what womp even X picks on my name? Oh, I'm not picking on it. No way am I picking on it, man. I'm taking the mick out of myself for saying it wrong. Misty Mountains My says, love your work, X. Thank you for the resubscribe. 3 months in a row from Misty. Appreciate ya. Panics ACV says, Hermit Pick Pack. Yeah, Hermit Pack. Is that what I said? It's not an episode. That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to play it down. It's like a normal episode. I just had an immense amount of fun recording it. And I sort of knew it before I'd start. I had a list of things that I really wanted to do. Swiss Piplup says, X, build a pumpkin for the snowman's head. Do it. I was planning on building a hat and a scarf, actually. But I never said or did it in the video. And I got some comments like, you forgot to build the hat, man. And I was like, what hat? I never said I'd put a hat on it. Oh, I might still do that. But someone might prank me and do it, I reckon, as well. Ice King says, I wish my computer could run Hermit Pack. It couldn't download the block models, like 50,000. Yeah, there might be a block model issue, because that's a problem with modded, isn't it? However, I haven't really looked at how many files it creates on the hard drive. 2? 2? That's not enough. Jeez, where are the torches at? We've got to bust out some more torches here. I'll tell you what, I'll take some of those while I'm at it. Don't mind if I do. Legendary RZA, the RZA of the Wu-Tang Clan, is in chat saying, hi, just joined, what up to? We are doing some terraforming, some landscaping, some whatever you want to call it, and someone will correct me, whatever I call it. Let's get some coal. That's what I'm looking for. Man, I'm just looking through like chests in a hypnotic state, not knowing what it is I need to pick out. That's what's going on right now. And I should always carry a little bit of wood in my inventory, and I haven't done that. It would have been good right now. Right, now we're going to go to Impulse's farm. TomTom says, even modded is vanilla plus mods, but it feels refreshing if you play it just a little vanilla after a bit of modded. Yeah, it does, it does. Also, oh yeah, you were literally saying if you play vanilla after modded. I love it. I love going back and forth between the two, because when I'm doing modded, things get a little bit complicated. You swip over to swip. That almost sounds like a word that means what I'm trying to say. You do a little swip over to the vanilla, and all's good, you know. I think I'm combining flip and switch in my head. I think that's what's happening there. You're witnessing some Asuma Derp brain action right there. Let's make those into pumpkins. Yeah, it's nice to go back and forth, because then you play vanilla for a while, you have a good time, and then you start thinking, oh, what about all those extra blocks and extra things that we could do? Kieran Buet says, cool stream, I much prefer vanilla. I think more people would be into modded if the mods were a little bit more vanilla friendly or focused, because my experience of a lot of the mods and the way that you play them is that they infuse a different type of gameplay into the game. Now, because I like building in modded, like things like Chisel and Quark, like they're very vanilla friendly because you can still play the game the same way, but you've just got more blocks to work with. Whereas some of these other mods sort of go off in all sorts of different tangents and directions, and they don't follow the same principle of vanilla, like keep it simple, don't overcomplicate crafting, and make things in some respect generally straightforward for the player, right? But there's that lag not letting me fly. Had some terrible connection issues lately, like really bad ones with Ren the other day. Oh, actually, I want to put it down there, don't I? I was standing somewhere building, and then all of a sudden the game went herky-jerky, and the sound of mobs just filled my ears, like it was like, ruh, 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 and there was all the bump, bump, bump of taking damage, and then all of a sudden I had half health and I was surrounded by zombies. It was like the last 10 seconds nothing had happened, and it all happened at once. So irritating. Velociraptor says, "Hey X, for the 666th episode, you should do something with the Ender Dragon." Oh, you don't know about what happens in 666, do you? Evil X is banished until that episode, so you know I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm a little bit concerned myself because that Evil X guy's done some weird stuff in the past, hasn't he? Right, there we go. So it's got light sources. We've got spiders hanging out. I'm not going to put a light source over on that one. Now we've got to do the other side, make it all look good. Should be nice and easy. Ah, it looks so good. This is my vision for it. Alan Animal says lag equals Mumbo. It wasn't that sort of lag. It wasn't like server lag. It was like a weird connection time warp where time just like sped up for a few seconds. It was really unenjoyable and irritating. Now this bit back here has already had a bit of terraforming work done on it, and we're not as flexible to go back this way, are we? So I think what we'll focus on doing is coming out more than going in. And we'll do like quite a wide stretch there, and then it can go in somewhere around there. So that's sort of our aim for this first little bit. You had pumpkins in the chest at the farm, says his killer. Damn it, I didn't look for long enough, did I? I sort of looked in and went, I can't see it, that's it, it's not there. Izzy Max says, Asuma, how long do you have your skin already? I've had this skin since I think 2013, maybe even 2012. Actually, yeah, it might have been. If it was 2012, it would have been right at the end of, and if it was 2013, I believe it would have been right at the beginning. That sounds quite right when I say it out loud, because I think the competition like literally happened around Christmas for my new skin, and Ravenschild is the guy who designed my skin, and I adore it. Like at the time I saw it, and I went, man, this guy's like sussed it out. He's cracked the code. He's just come up with the ultimate skin, and it totally worked, and it's stuck to this day. I don't think I could ever change it now. It is what it is, and it will stay, you know. Let's put that there. We'll have our light source here. Bam, and then... Oh, that's not going quite where I thought it was. No, yeah, we won't do that. We'll get rid of that bit. Otherwise it will look very odd. So we got a donation here, Noise in the Ear, from One Dead Groove saying, yeah, alright X, I don't think my sub showed up because I've set it to not show in chat. I just wanted to say hi. Also, extra bonus, interest points, to such a fan of music as yourself if you recognise where my username comes from. First of all, thanks for subscribing. And I'm gonna be honest. Well, I'm always honest, but I don't know where that comes from. However, when I saw it, like, it did make me think of hip hop, but that's probably because of Groove. But now that I think about it, One Dead Groove, I'm not sure if I get the reference there, man. You'll have to tell me in chat. Please do, I want to know. Daniel's Awesome says, Asuma, did you check the song Hell to Pay by Miracle of Sound? I did. I remember listening to it. It was alright. I didn't really remember being terribly impressed by it. But, yeah, I remember listening to that, yeah, just the other day. He must have tweeted it to me. And if I didn't say it, One Dead Groove, thank you for the donation. Appreciate the support. Right, let's dig away some of this now. This is so much quicker than I thought it would be. In fact, that happened when I did all of that over there. I really thought I was in for a slug, and then it was like, oh, it's done. Okay. Time for tea. Jen Spen there with a tea reminder. Thank you. It's been 30 minutes. We've totally overshot the optimal drinking time. I am Da'ar Forever says, X, what's your favourite movie? Now, loads of people are going, here he goes again. Whenever someone asks me what's your favourite this or that, like, unless it's music, like, I've seen so many movies like that I love that, you know, not a lot comes to mind immediately, because there's just so many of them. But as I have brought up recently, Dead Poets Society will probably always be in my favourite movies list, as well as American History X. I was talking to someone about this the other day. I like movies that break your heart, basically. Like, I wanna walk away from a movie feeling heavy, and like something has hit you, and like there is like some raw emotional substance. Like, that's what I like from a movie, you know. So I like movies with like heavy endings and a lot of drama, or, you know, personal development, character arcs. I'm not a fan of exposition. I don't like movies that explain things to you. I like to like figure it out by watching. That's kind of what I like. Mega Wolf says, do you like Hell's Bells by AC/DC? What a classic song, man. I've told this story before as well. I grew up when AC/DC was like this weird old hard rock band that I liked, but like everyone had forgotten about. And then somehow they just sort of like revitalized themselves with those guitar. They were in Guitar Hero, and then they started using their music on like Call of Duty games, and they just sort of like came back out from the dead. So they just became big and massive again, and it was kind of really weird to watch that happen. Because, you know, they used to come and play in England and like no one watched them. Diamondcraft 45 says, hey buddy, how you going? Marilyn Minus says, so you probably like the new episodes of The Walking Dead. That one really hits you. I don't watch The Walking Dead. I watched season 1, I think, and I gave up on it pretty quickly. I just didn't like the characters. I didn't really like get a sense of where they were going or like feel much reason to root for them, at least some of them. Like it's kind of hard if you don't feel empathy for the characters in a show. It's kind of hard to keep watching it, right? And I mean that show's been going on for years since it started. Like I don't even know what's happening now. Wouldn't be surprised if like none of the original people were in it, perhaps. Itemi says, X, complete the path. The dirt is all grass now. Just click it with your spoon all over the place. Yes, we should definitely do that. That's a really good idea. Right, I want to put 2 blocks up there. That looks good. We're very slowly getting there. This is so much easier than I thought it would be. I'm actually going to leave that odd block like that, and I think I'm going to do that there as well. Just want to make this look a little bit different in places than what you might expect. Alan Animal says, X, I think you are a nice guy. Gotta go for a bit. Enjoy your tea. Cheers. Thank you, man. Thanks for the kind message. Appreciate it. Oh, we don't want to put that one there, do we? Merc Chaos says, I started listening to AC/DC when I was 7. Well, if you're 8, that doesn't say a lot, does it? I'm not saying you're 8. But yeah, well, I guess actually we're not really talking about when you started listening, as opposed to that you started listening at 7. That's cool. Like when I was 7, I don't know what was going on. I can't even remember what I was thinking about or doing when I was 7. Like I didn't think my brain turned on until I was a teenager, really. But like I really started getting into music when I was like probably 12, 13. So it sounds like maybe you like got a bit clued on a bit younger. That's what I'll take from that. Okay, there we go. Right, that's all illuminated, and that's kind of done, man. That's it. That's all we needed. Like the whole area has been transformed, so now when we walk around and look at it, it should like just like be there, be pushed in. Ninja Penguin says, love from Canada. Hey buddy, how's it going over there? Japanator 1024 says, hey, I am having turkey 4. You are having turkey 4? I'm not quite sure what that means. Turkey number 4. Okay, it looks good. I think the way it just flattens off is a problem, but we can address that. But we won't do that today. I think we'll let that sit there for a while. X, you should showcase plots, says Ice King. To be honest, I've been considering doing that over Christmas period. Maybe do like a Christmas calendar plot showcase or something. Don't now get extremely excited and start running around on the plot world talking about it. Just you let me do my own thing and make my decision. I'm not promising anything. I'm just telling you it's been on my mind. This looks good. I like how it's turned out. Anna Miles is here resubscribing for 11 months in a row, saying, almost a year already. It feels like I subscribed less than 3 months ago. Well, have fun streaming. Oh, there's an entrance there. Yes, almost a year. Crazy stuff. Also, Mumbo65 says 1 more month and I'll have to have a birthday. Mumbo's also subscribing for 11 months in a row. Do you know what? I instinctively went to kill you because I've been playing modded Minecraft, my friend, and your evil brothers have been attacking me than ever. But we will leave you be. Also, where is my spoon? I need a spoon. Shots fired said, just got here, what are you doing? We're, oh, that's right, I lost my spoon somewhere. Wait, where did I... So what did I do before red? Ah, it might be over there. It actually might be over there. That makes a lot of sense. I Love Cats says, X, think that shulker shells need to be farmable. It needs to be hard to get, like, let the dragon drop 3 to 7, because in big servers we need a way for everyone to get, and there's finite shulker shell, shulkers count in the world. I'd like to hear your thoughts about it. Yeah, the Ender Dragon might be a really good idea, actually, because then you could go in there and farm it a little bit without exploring too far. But I think like you said, it should be 7 or 8. Like, maybe less than that. Like, it should be maybe more for... Do you know what? I really need a shulker shell, but I haven't got time to go and explore the end and farm, which is what you do on a trip like that. So then you kill the Ender Dragon, you get like 1 or 2 shulker boxes. That sounds like a much fairer trade to me. Are you going to work on the Tree Mason build today? We might work on something next to it, but that's it. No, where is my shovel gone? I cannot find my shovel. And we got a donation here, noise in the ear, from JG424 saying death to the Never Chicken. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Appreciate it. Death to the Never Chicken, indeed. Let's have a little chicken check. Chicken check. We need to see your eyes. They're not red. Terrific. You're good. You can hang out here. Sladjunk says the snowman looks amazing. MV game. Don't know what the MV game means, but thank you. It's, as some people pointed out, spherical, which is something I can do on that scale. Doing a non-spherical one on that scale take me too long. Not really my kind of strength, you know. And Swiss Piplux says False just went live. If she did, she's not playing on here. Actually, she might be playing on modded because she was on there earlier. Fishbrain says, won't the Ender Dragon destroy the build in the end? I said that to Cub, and he didn't seem to think so. Oh, that's right. You can't make it a path block if there's something on top of it. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens over there. I imagine at one point or another it will end up getting damaged. I mean, it will destroy all blocks that aren't those ones that aren't iron bars, endstone, or obsidian. Those are the 3 that it doesn't break. I think it even destroys endstone blocks, you know. Right, let's plop a torch back there so we can change that. The John TZJR says Sable Cashew is on Plot World. Yes, Sable Cashew is probably on there a lot. I've seen their builds all over the place. Like, I was exploring the other day and there's just a sign saying built by Sable Cashew, and I was like, oh, another one. Ah, there's something we could do here, which is replace some of the clay with oak. I think we'll do that now because that's a little minute detail that might get forgotten about. Itemi says, X, your spoon is at your base. You placed your spoon in the chest when you were emptying your inventory for transporting rods. Are you sure? Because I didn't have my spoon at the beginning of this stream. Like, when I talked about my spoon being missing, it's because it's been missing for a while. I was playing with Ren and I couldn't find it. And that was like right as I logged on then. Diamondcraft says, oh no, it's so laggy now. I think you mean laggy. And it's not for me, so I'm assuming you're having some internet difficulties. Right there. So now some finite block crunching, we'll call it. Tuxedo Cat says, as long as someone doesn't try and fight the dragon from the ring, it won't go near it. I'm not so sure, because when I was fighting the dragon, it went all the way out to where I had my chests and almost destroyed them. And I was very, very worried, and then it came back. But those chests were further away than where Cub's stuff was, so it can go out far of its own accord. I've seen it do that. Skullmaster says, mods can poke Asuma. Not really, because I have a custom chat program. Uh-oh! That's going to stay as dirt until we bring some... Oh yeah, look, we've gotten rid of the blocks in the corner. Until I bring some... grass. Oh, jeez, did it twice. Until I bring some grass over, that's going to stay as dirt, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, I need to place those blocks. Yaha, like that. Wow, inventory be full. Let's get rid of that coal like this. X, do you like cranberries? We have in chat from someone whose name isn't appearing. I think cranberries are alright. I like cranberry juice, but you have to mix it with something, I find. Like cranberry and apple. Oh my goodness me, I'm terrible today. We got another new subscriber today. You guys are being amazing. Let's just quickly put those in place. Put that there. Hi. Turn around. Thank you to Captain Banana 51. Thanks for the subscription. Appreciate the support, my friend. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's fill in these bits. Come on. Pfft. Very, very fine gap. I could see it move at the last second. GG. Let's try that again. We got a donation here, noise in the ear, from Alien Explorer saying, "It's my birthday tomorrow." Yes, really. Well, thanks for the donation. Appreciate it. And happy birthday in advance. I hope you have a good one. I hope you have a very good one. And yeah, thanks again. Appreciate it. Bam! Get killed. Get wrecked. Now that skeleton over there is an ender skelly. Can you see how he's got enderman eyes just above him? Oh, it looks creepy. Right. We need to throw some blocks in a chest. How about this one? Good. We'll leave these here and never have to worry with these, or deal with these things again. Cool. And we'll take those torches. Right, so we can move on to something else now. Mother Yackle says, "Alright everyone, I hope you have an amazing stream. I'll see you around. If only students would understand. And I could just sit here forever, but alas, it's not to be. Gotta work so I can get paid and buy more tea." Brilliant. Thanks for tuning in as always. Hope you have a good class. Merc Chaos says, "It would be funny if you made a spoon shop that looks like Mumbo Jumbo's head." That might be funny. I think Mumbo might be a bit annoyed by that. I don't know. Skullmaster says, "Why isn't there a giant snowman in the background?" Because I built one over there, man. Alien Explorer says, "Yes, I had to give Asuma £5 to wish me happy birthday." Oh, jeez, Alien. I guess if you say it in chat, it doesn't mean everyone's going to see it. Uncanny Silver says, "What is your favourite part about vanilla Minecraft?" The freedom, man, to do different things. Because there's so many things that you can do in the game. I just like the fact that there is so many things and that you have the choice. Let's go have a look at my list now, because we've done 2 things. The next will be more of the same, more landscaping. And there was one other thing that I didn't put on my list that I was thinking about, so maybe we'll actually go do that a little bit. We'll need some signs to do it. And we also got another donation here from Anony Mouse saying, "You're cute." Well, thank you. Cute and derpy, I imagine, is what you mean. Appreciate the donation, thank you. And remain an anonymous mouse. Also, we got a new subscriber here from Midori Uchilla. Is it Uchilla? Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate the support. X, why would you want to farm chorus fruit? Says Caxio Music. The reason that we want to farm chorus fruit is so that we can get the chorus plant, right? And then we can turn it into popped chorus plant. I think that's what it's called. And then we can make purple blocks with it. Because otherwise, I mean, without a farm, how on earth are we going to make those blocks? Right, apparently I put my spoon into one of these chests, which I would have surely spotted that also. Do I have another spoon in here? I've got a temporary spoon we can use. It's not my actual spoon, but why am I calling it a spoon? I never do that. I call it a shovel. Someone in chat called it a spoon. It's rubbed off on me. I don't think it was in here. I wonder where that thing's gone then. It's just nowhere to be found is the problem. Strudel says, "I like this kind of music, it's very relaxing." We're listening to Crinkles. If you do a little Google, Crinkles Bandcamp, you can probably find some more. What did I say we needed? Signs, and we got 9. Signs and a book, maybe. Yes, and do I have writable books? Where are the feathers and ink sacks? There's the feather. And the ink sack is over here. Yes, right, we might want to make a written book somewhere is what I'm thinking. Does someone have a way to protect PC case from dog fur? Interesting question. You'd probably need to look at like extra resilient grills. Like on mine, I've got like these little grill things that you can take out, and they've got a filter behind them, and they stop like all the fur, or well, I don't have dog fur problems, but they stop lots of dust getting inside the computer. So you want something that's probably very dust resilient. Super Dick says, "X, chicken prank someone and build the chicken thingy from story mode in their base and fill it with chickens and make it 1 block inside, so that when they break it, it will explode with chickens all over their base." That's a really cool idea, because the fact that chickens are already there means you're not going to particularly like suspect more chickens, and then bam, all of a sudden, what's going to happen? They're going to go everywhere. Right. This is yeah, this is good. Someone in chat said Lee Sun Core says, "Clean it more often, once a month." Yeah, you definitely want to clean your computer often. I probably don't do it that much, but then again, I have a super case that is great. Why do I have like ink sacs already here? Yeah, I got like a super PC case that's very anti-dust and sound reduction and all that kind of stuff. I actually had everything I needed already here, didn't I? Except the feathers. We didn't have the feathers. We got a resubscribe for 6 months in a row, half a year from Panda Groove. Thank you so much, Panda. Appreciate the resubscribe ever so much. Right, so we never put any instructions. I also never finished doing the top with the glass. They're still good. We should give them names like Bill and Bob. Let's put a little sign here that says... Let's actually go to the right. Reset if no snow. And then some arrows pointing downwards. Reset if no snow. We'll do the same thing on here. Very good. D. Zwan says you need a book. Oh yeah, I never actually brought the book, did I? Huh. Well, I guess we'll have to take a trip back. So I'm thinking that we need some instructions here, really. So maybe we have a chest somewhere around here. Maybe right there. I'm going to get an iron block and put a chest on top of it. Tuxedo Cat says Jimmy and Timmy. What, from like South Park? That'd be so cool. Call them Bob and Rob. Bill and Bob the Flower Pot Men. Is that the one that I'm thinking of? I never got the iron block. GG, I never got the iron block. Muser there with a tea reminder. Thank you, my friend. I'll definitely drink some more tea. Randy Nicole says, now if this was modded, you could make an apple slurpee. I could, couldn't I? But it's not, unfortunately. Shots Fired says, what type of TV do you watch? I don't watch TV. I watch Netflix though, if anything. Just random shows, whatever piques my interest. I try to watch more documentaries and educational stuff when I can. There's some really fascinating stuff to learn about in this world. Tuxedo Cat says, GG, yep, South Park. Skullmaster says, hey Asuma, who hosts the Hermit Pack server? Cubed hosts, the same people that host the vanilla server as well. Let's put a little sign here saying instructions. Right, we're going to have to do some testing together here as well, I've just realised. Bill and Ben, says the Smithers. Yes, Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men, that's the one. Ha. Haven't seen that since I was a child. Right, let's do the counting first, and then we'll go grab a book. Man, my room is really warm at the moment. It is heating up. So here's the test that I want to do. Oh, actually, it's going to be hard to do the test because of the way... Maybe what we'll do is do the test not on the server, because otherwise I'm going to mess something up here. Yeah, let's log out. What do we have in these worlds? Bacon! If you subscribed to my second channel, you would have seen a video where we had a bacon beam. So that's what this world is about. Except they're going to die in that biome. Let's go to the world where I actually tested this stuff. Another beacon beam. Actually, I've got a keyboard where I can just do that. False. Oh, wrong one. And that one. Excellent. Amazing. We got a resubscribe for 7 months in a row from Gecko Games. Gecko says, hype. Hype indeed. Hype for the resubscribe. Thank you for resubscribing. Appreciate it. Let's go... Aha, let's get rid of that. Let's grab an iron shovel. Then let's go down below so we can do this proper. And then we just want to stand here in game mode 0, so... Right, I'm just going to read chat for a second then. I'm actually probably going to sneeze, aren't I? There we go. Quox says, how do you type so fast? I didn't type any of that. That was my second keyboard that did it. Some other comments that are like, you type so fast, that's incredible. Ah, there we go. So how many did we get? Let's bust out the calculator. So 9, 18, 27, 20, 21. So 16 times 21 plus 6 equals 342. I want to do an experiment now. 342. This thing has... Oh, why don't I have the tooltip on for damage? Or do you have to use it once? Tooltip's hidden. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Right, swap over that. We don't want to go into game mode 10. That hasn't even been invented yet. Jeez. So it's 250, yet it adds up to 342. How interesting. Some of you were saying it was 31. Oh, wait. Ah, I said 21 after 31. So 31 times 16 plus 6 equals 502. Which is basically double that. Yeah, because you get the 0 use, so it would be double that. So you get 502. If we divide that by 4, that's 125. Actually, we should have divided that by... Wait, I did that bit totally wrong. 502 divided by 4 gives you... Oh, it was 125. Right, and then if we divide that by 64, it gives you 1.96 stacks. So just under 2 stacks is what you get from a single iron shovel. Cool. Let's go back over here. Do you want to build a snowman? Says Simon Jordan. I do want to build a snowman, and then I went and did it. It's done. Right, I guess we have to go get a book now, don't we? So we'll wander back over to that portal, and then we'll fly back over here. Malfunction Gaming there with a dirt face. Thanks for the dirt face. Spare Grisson says, math on the live broadcast. I know, man. It's always a bad idea, isn't it? Tuxedo Cat says, X doing the maths. With help from my trusty calculator, which isn't a trusty calculator. The Microsoft like Windows built-in calculator gets things wrong often. Watch out for that. Like I don't know what's wrong with it, but sometimes sometimes I'll type in 10 plus 6 and it'll be like 9 million. And I'll be like, what? How have you done that? Cameroon Warrior says, use shears to remove the pumpkin head on the snowman. I don't want to do that actually. I talked about that in the episode. I didn't want to do it. I wanted to leave it as is. X is a math magician, says I'm Damar forever. Yes, in a like, how did he get that wrong in a way? Like a failing magician. Math magician. I'm a math magician. Imagine saying that. Imagine saying that and trying to sound cool. What do you do for a living? I'm a math magician. What? Neon Bob says, is Rendor going to join you today? Not today, Thursday we're doing a dual stream. X, what's 9 plus 10? 910, man. Trick question. I know what you were trying to do there. Right. Got to think outside the box. Where is a book? Do I even have a book? Do you know who does have a book? Joe Hills. I bet you Joe Hills has a chest full of books. Have you seen Nintendo Switch, says Will Cam. Yep, I saw that and I was just like, eh. I do not need to engross myself so heavily in distractions that they must be, you know, usable absolutely everywhere. I got an advert for Nintendo Switch, just like taking the thing out of the controller, right? Sitting in the car and just like plugging the switch into the steering wheel, and then all of a sudden your dashboard just like changes to the game. Well, not your dashboard, your windscreen. Like as you're driving along, you're now playing Nintendo instead. Oh. Shulker Zap says, X, my YouTube channel isn't good at all. Have some tips for a starter YouTuber? Whatever's not good, try something different until you realise it's good. One Dead Groove says, X, don't do out interesting for 5 minutes, please. I need a fresh brew. Okay, go get yourself a brew, One Dead Groove, and we will go and do the most amazing thing you're ever going to see in Minecraft. What? Casual Craft Day over tea reminder. Don't mind if I do. Let's drink some tea. What is Nintendo Switch, says Skullmaster? It's basically a handheld console that connects to your TV, and you can sort of like plug it into the thing, and then like if you can't bear to turn off the game for 5 minutes, you can then pick it up and like stare at it as you walk around and bump into things. Delicious tea. M Bowl TJE says, when are you guys going to finish the Logfella Secret Base? I think to some extent it's mostly finished. Like, all we really got to do is decorate hallways and stuff. But we will connect it to the new place. I am the real Dodge says, still terraforming? Nope, not at the moment. Basically a phone, lol, says someone in chat. Yeah, to some extent, I guess. I still think of phones like as phones and not not like little gaming devices. Requentin says, will entity crowning be disabled on Hermitcraft server? I was going to say yes. I think it will be disabled this season, but maybe next time, like we go with the vanilla game and do things different. Instructions. Aha, right. We've got to write these though, and write them we shall. So how do we describe this? Aim your iron shovel in the corner of the snow block, so it will also aim at the snow block behind it. Then hold down click. Right, yeah, I don't need to look at that to type it. So to use the farm, take an iron shovel. Let's make it more clear why you would do that. Take a disposable iron shovel and aim it in the corner. No. You see, you want to highlight that we're talking about the middle. Panics ACV says, put a link to a video explaining it. Yeah, I could do that, but I think we'll do it with text this time. Bay Dragon Me says, just say don't kill the snowmen. I'll add that. That's a good pointer. Yeah, to use the farm, take a disposable iron shovel and aim it in the corner, in the middle. Mate, middle corner now sounds confusing. And aim it at the corner of the snow layer so that it is also pointing at the other. This might get confusing. To use the farm, take a disposable iron shovel and aim it in at the court. Jeez, where did that in come from? Great, now we've got to go all the way back. And aim it at the corner of the snow layer. Do this at the middle between the two blocks, so you are also aiming at the snow layer on the other side. Let's put a PTO. Now hold down click and you will harvest. Harvest? Sounds right. Draw a diagram, says Tuxedo Cat. Yeah. Jack Hewitt says it's hard describing something without showing it to someone. That's true. Now hold down click and you will harvest snow from both snow layers very fast. Right, this is where the math comes in. Each iron shovel yields 502 snowballs per. I was about to say per, but we've already done the per. Each iron shovel will yield 500. Right, each iron shovel will yield 502 snowballs. This adds up to just under 2 stacks of crafted snow blocks. Snowballs go. Do we need to say that? Go into the chest? I don't think so. Let's just put, please don't hurt the snowmen. I have spelt harvest wrong. I see it in chat. I'm not going to delete everything just to edit that now. It'll stay as it is. Okay, there we go. Have I forgotten anything? Have I forgotten anything important? So for all of you that are pointing out that the harvest... hair vest, says Wandio, equals rabbit fur. The hair vest, yes, the hair vest, rabbit fur, got ya. The Harvester of Sorrows, says Bill Cooper Hicks, amazing. I Love Cats says yes, yes, to what? You did, what did I forget? Is this really necessary? I mean, the farm will only be ever used by professional Minecrafters as well, and you can't sell snow to Rendog, I guess. And I can sell snow to Rendog, brilliant, says JG424. You're worse than my math teacher, believe me, you won't want to watch her. Well, a lot of subjects like math have stand-in teachers that teach from algebra. Where'd that come from? That teach from textbooks. Fire Rain says, can you shear the pumpkin off the snowman? No, I'm not going to do that. Right, since there's no other suggestions on what I should put there, let's sign the book. Instructions, sign and close. Cool, so now when someone comes over here, there is an instructions book with an instructions manual telling you to aim over here and do that. Bang. Slabs, they're mine. And up go the items. I don't think the whole elevator system we had there was terribly great. Got to watch out for sneaky creepers who want to ruin our day. Quick! Chuck things in here. Yes, like that. Amazing. Right, off we go. Time to do the off and get out of here. Benny says, when did Tinfoil Chef join Hermitcraft? He's left now. I'm not sure when he joined the game. Patrick7 Gabriel says, why don't you try and give Snowman a salute hat? I was going to give it a hat, a top hat, I think, was what I had planned. But I might not do that now, since so many people suggested it. So many people left comments saying, like, you forgot. And I was like, how have I forgotten something that I haven't suggested or said I would do? Super Taurus says, why did you sign your name at the end of the book when you already signed it when you were done? Because when they finish reading the instructions, I want them to go, oh yeah, Asuma was the guy who wrote the book. I was just thinking about that. I was just thinking, I saw it a second ago, but, you know, my brain's a little bit foggy. I'm reading the book, we're getting through all these words, stuff's going on in the brain, and I'll need to know who it was that wrote that. I can't just put the book down and look at it again, that'd be cheaty. You know, so there's a little Asuma at the end of the book, so people that think like that, they'll know. They'll know who wrote the book, man, it'll remember. You know, at the end of a good story, the person who wrote the story always puts their name there. Doesn't matter that you read it on the front of the book. It says Dan Brown on the front of the book. When you get to the end of it, it always says, thanks for reading, mate. Hope you enjoyed it. Signed from Dan Brown. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go to this place. No, let's, brain fart. Let's go back here. I forgot something. Singy Bob says, you could make the snowman hold the hat in its hand. Could do that, yeah. To be fair, though, the hat was going to be so big that it would probably make it look like the snowman's arm is about to break. Izkiller says you could have wrote about the reset. The reset? Wrote about the reset? What's that? Shulker Zap says, I didn't mean like that, X. I meant I don't get as much subscribers, and in one of Impulse SV's video, he said never give up on your YouTube channel. I really want it to succeed and all. Well, what I told you is how you figure out how to get subscribers, right? YouTube's a platform. There's stuff happening on it. You've got to figure out what works for you. Okay? So, when you asked me about that earlier, and you acknowledged that there were bad things about it, make a list of the things that are bad, and try and do something different. Because eventually you'll find something good. And when you find something that's good, then keep it going. Because if it's good, that's what's going to help you, you know, succeed on YouTube, right? You can't succeed on YouTube by doing bad videos. Like, it's not 2010. You've got to make good content now. Let's read the word achacha to troll the viewers, says Jokey. How would that troll the viewers? I don't understand what you're on about, Jokey, man. I don't understand. Let's go over here. Iskal means ice cold in Norwegian, says Blahufa. It means the same in Sweden, I believe, as well. Spegerson says, speaking of Dan Brown, has anyone seen / read Inferno yet? I have read the book 2 times and gonna see the movie on Monday. Ooh. To be fair, I was excited a little bit then, but then I remembered that I've enjoyed Dan Brown books more than movies. iHazer says, same. I make quality content and I only have 75 subs. Well, the reality is, maybe not. I mean, YouTube can be unforgiving. You can be genuinely great and get the not get the attention of subscriber stuff. But if you're doing that, if you're genuinely making good content and you're not getting attention, it's probably because you're not putting your content anywhere where it's visible, or you know, doing something to put it out there, so to speak. Like, I didn't just upload my videos, I went and put them on other websites and like talk to people about them, you know. Didn't just put it there and then go, that'll do. Anyway, this is the other thing that we got to solve, right? Because Mumbo's come over here and just done this like joke of terraforming, landscaping even. So we got to fix up this. I might bring a beacon over here. Actually, no, because I'm going to be placing blocks. It's just this first bit where I'm mining them. So what we're going to do is get rid of this clay colour because it doesn't match what's going on here, and we'll replace it with hardened clay. And then, yeah, and then we'll be able to sort of try and fix this bit up a bit and make it so it goes down into the landscape, okay? I am D Forever says, Asuma says a cha-cha because he likes cha-cha. I like some cha-cha, but a cha-cha is definitely the best. Monkey Bike says, in 5 minutes, shout cheesecake 10 times to confuse people who have only just joined. well, like I'm doing, yeah, that's actually brilliant. Like, I start going, oh, cheesecake. That would actually genuinely confuse people, wouldn't it? I was thinking like out loud, like someone else was reading that, but then I realised you meant like I need to be doing that. Or if you're sitting in an airport lounge or the lobby of a hotel, just start shouting out cheesecake. Why not? People will be confused. They'll also start picking up the phone and ringing the mental asylum, and they'll say, we got another one. That's what they'll say. That's what they'll say. Indiana Bones 2.0. IZ's Maxi says, Asuma, do you ever think that there comes a Minecraft 2.0 out? It was announced a long time ago that there would never be a Minecraft 2. If Microsoft even stay true to that, we don't know, but we'll have to wait and see. Firelife says, oh my god, that's brilliant. Does that mean we got to do it? Ah, there's a hole. I like food, says Japanator. Do you know what? I don't like foods. Sometimes I think I should just starve to death, you know, because I really don't like food. Everyone likes food, right? I'm joking. I think everyone likes food. I'm pretty sure they do. Let's survey everyone and find out. I Love Cat says cheesecakes is a reference, right? Not really, it's more like a random thing. But like being random isn't being random. It's intentionally choosing to do something that you believe is unexpected, but you only have the capacity to draw from something rather dull and regular, right? Like no one just starts randomly saying, you know, words that they've made up or speaking in a coherent, newly formed language or something. You know, it's always oh, biscuits. Oh, so random. You know what I mean? Do you know what I'm saying? Chromax says, I like trains. You do like trains. That was pretty random, man. Why are you talking about trains? I'm joking. Connor says, Asuma, what's up, man? You're a fantastic, funny mood. I love it. I'm in a cheeky mood, aren't I? I'm glad you like it because... taking the mick a bit, aren't I? Not out of anyone or anything. Just having a laugh. Just having a friendly laugh, having a giggle. We should probably sort of do this more from... Oh, this is actually like... The way I'm doing it here, that's right where the path is going to go. So, I was trying to like have this side be smooth. This is actually going to need to be steep, this bit right here. That's how we're going to have to work it. I like trains, says Arf Trooper. Yes, you do. Primary Racer says, I'm back. What are we doing now? We are... Cheesecake! Cheesecake! Yes! Cheesecake, everyone! Look! Cheesecake! Oh my god. Oh my god. We were actually just hunting for the cheesecake. Anyway, let's get back to building. The cheesecake! I like pandas. Who'd guess this panda group? I would have never have guessed that, mate. I'd have never have guessed that. Apparently I Love Cats is really into cats. I always saw them as a dog person, you know. Okay, is this going to look ugly? Man, this thing is like way too close to our stuff we've got going on here. I think that might just be enough over there to get away with it. This is going to be a tough one. I'm seeing it already. It's going to be a tough one. But it'll soon turn to the side. Looking at chat, it seems like a lot of people like that. Morgan Corn says cheesecake. Tuxedo Cat says blaze rods. Blaze rods. Skullmaster says cheesecakes. Zordrager says cheesecake. Everyone's saying cheesecake, man. Insertus says, you are really, really cheeky today, X. Feeling well, I take it. Yeah, apparently I'm feeling better. Clearly feeling better. I think what we're going to have to do is ignore Mumbo's, like, base of the platform and start to have this peel back a little bit so his just hangs off the edge, because it is, like, really just all the way over there. We got a resubscribe for 2 months in a row from The Real Zorix. Thank you, my friend. And also, I missed one. Groove Street for Life. JTT has subscribed. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying what we got going on here. Everyone in chat is just talking about cheesecake right now. It's crazy, isn't it? Maybe some pillar-like thingy. Oh, yeah. That's way better than... Oh, do you know what? You are a genie. We're not going to terraform because it will end up looking ugly. I like the way that the landscape already is. Let's put a structure on the bottom of this. That bit can go like so. But the rest of this, I reckon, should be a structure. Because this stuff just ain't going to work. And as we dig it back, we might find... No, maybe not. Or did Mumbo dig away the original line and then replace it with all of this stuff? X, are you good at making poems, says Rock the Chocolate. Yeah, I reckon I could do a bit of poetry. I used to do it when I was younger. It's funny, though, because when you go back and read it, you're like, oh my god, this is terrible. I thought I was a poetry genius. No. Just an angsty teenager. I could totally still write poetry. It's easy. Well, that's a bit of a weird way to talk about it, actually. It's not easy. My brain just works well with, like, writing stuff like that, you know? Like lyrics. Basically, song lyrics. Right, fill all that in. Jump over here, jump around. Okay, now we're over to that bit. So, actually, I think that goes there. Now we're going to dig away all of this. Great suggestion, by the way. I've forgotten who suggested this. Much better, I think. Build a big spoon to hold it up, says General Sock. That could probably work, couldn't it? The meme potential of today's stream is very high. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like I said, memes are old, man. Memes are like 2006 to me. I don't know how the memes are still going. They're holding on strong, man. It's been like 10 years and people are still talking about memes. What's going on? Usually people throw away stuff so quickly. Monkey Bike says, from now on, you have to do it every episode, but with a different food instead of cheesecake. I won't do it in an episode, but yeah. K. Emil says, why can't Mumbo do it himself? I doubt he will do it himself. That's why I'm doing it. Let's go over here and grab some wood. What are we going to use? Spruce. I think we've got spruce in our supply chest. Woohoo! Flying. Sometimes I wish it would just automatically go into F5 mode when you fly. That would be so cool. So very, very cool. Monk Chris says, X, you're giving us an exclusive preview of the Log Masons HQ. No exclusive preview, man. This episode's been out. You're behind, man. You're behind on the vids. What's going on? You need to be refreshing your subscribe feed, man, every second of the day. Otherwise, you're falling behind, you know. Falling behind the times. Right, what are we going to do? Spruce below. I hate trying to figure out things so quickly. We can farm some more dark oak later. Let's get, that many? How many times did I just click? Jeez, what's going on? Let's get that many. Yeah, I don't know. I should probably take a crafting bench with me and more building supplies and figure it out when I'm over there. So stone bricks, I can't help but feel will play a role. So we probably need some stone. And if we do want some more woods, we've got that stuff. Let's take that for now. Super Dig says, X randomly says cheesecake in your next episode. Confuse those that don't watch the streams. I might do it. I don't know. I feel like this sort of stuff's for the stream, you know, maybe not for videos. How do I... I need to get up there. Oh, right. There we go. X sounds like moss, says JC Miller. Who's moss? What is moss? What is moss? Baby, don't grow on me. Don't grow on me no more. First Lady says, I was literally watching the new EPs. Then I got a stream alert. Well, you've seen what we did in the EPs. In the EPs. haven't you now? We got a resubscribe for 2 months in a row from First Lady 01. Thank you. We were just reading your message. Hi. Oh, I didn't bring an axe. I'm the log fella who never has his axe. Do you like the Battlefield franchise? Not really. As I've said before, I'm not really a fan of like murder simulators. But if those are like, you know, crazy demonic beasts from another dimension and you're murdering them, I'm all for that. I'm all for like killing crazy aliens, but not people. Not really a fan of that. I used to play Call of Duty, and then I played it a lot, and then I was like, oh, this is kind of really weird how dehumanizing it is, because when you see like violence on the TV or like real conflict, it like doesn't affect you as much, and I'm like, there's something wrong. If they're showing like people getting blown up to pieces on TV and I'm not feeling anything, something's wrong. I'll stop playing those games after that. Jonathan says, playing Doom, Winky Face. Yes. Been playing Doom on the second channel, if you're not aware. And you're interested in watching me play the new Doom game, well, second channel will be the place to go. Right, how are we going to do this next bit? I've got a little bit of a creak of a vision in my head. I think we'll try and throw in some dark oak here. If this doesn't turn out being good, I don't know how much time I'll put into coming back here and trying again. Right, so this isn't an even build, so we'll put 2 there. Then we'll go like that. Then we will do that. Nope, that was... Oh, where's my axe? Hashtag where's me axe? Where's this log fella's axe at? Tuxedo Cat says murder simulators. Haha, that's the best description I've heard of first-person shooters. It's kind of true, isn't it? Like, seriously. Well, it really is true, because the people that develop those games are often like linked to the military as well. Like, the military have a vested interest in Call of Duty and other sorts of those games, because in a way they're like boot camp for soldiers. They'll teach them a lot about... Like, that's why the games used to go from like having this sort of like fantasy vibe to becoming realistic, and started using the real names of guns, and then started using the real models of guns, and like the realism just like helped with recruiting, you know, like people would join the army knowing their names of their weapons, and they'd have an idea on like how they're reloaded and stuff. Like, the accuracy in those games is just like boot camp for the military. Right. And the military have even like developed their own games as well, which are entirely free to play. I mean, if you're into that and you want to play a free game, the military have made a few over the years, I think. The American military, anyway. Because I know about that. I don't know what other countries have been up to. Have you seen the new incoming Minecraft launcher? I have not seen one recently, but I have seen one a while ago. So I don't know to what one we're talking about or referring to. Right, so our next strip of the same thing is here. I feel like this isn't going to be very visible here, is it? So it goes down, then we fill it in with these blocks, and then it's already gone to like non-visible area. That is a whole block or half a block? How is there a half slab there? What have I done? Right, I think that looks odd, so we're going to have to get rid of this. Jeff Yellow says, and they pay license fees to weapon manufacturers when they use real gun models. You are buying Call of Duty funds weapon manufacturing. Brilliant, I've not heard that one before. Yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense. You'd have to buy licenses, and yep, you fund those sorts of industries. Crazy world we live in, isn't it, right? It doesn't make sense. None of it makes sense. Stop everything. What is going on here? I feel like I've missed a point. Oh. Wait, is Mombo's build wonky or off, or have I done that wrong? I've done it wrong, great. Thought I measured that pretty well. Apparently not. Let's get rid of that one. I don't care about the blocks behind it. We'll put this here, and then put that one into place. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I placed it when it had just one block to the side. Whatever. Whatever. Obviously I did something wrong. 1, 2, 3, like that. Farmand SMC says, if you ever lose Spruce Willis, you should make a spruce leaf. Like Spruce Lee, yeah, Bruce Lee. Golden183 says, assuming you're the best. Thank you for the kind message, buddy. Appreciate it. Let's put some more stairs here. Is that really what I did over there? I felt like I was doing something completely different. So stairs, block, slab. Stairs, block, slab. Yep, so this isn't here. It is back by 1. So that's sort of my idea, that we do that. And then I was going to say fill in the rest with spruce, but I feel like that won't look very good. However, that probably looks like it's supporting it quite well. It doesn't really get to go deep down enough, does it? But we'll figure out a way to make that look better. So this would start there. So let's go 1, 2, 3. So then it would be 3, 2, 1. You wouldn't even be able to see that one, so that's okay. I think what will make it work is if we pick a place to have a spruce pillar that goes down. And we don't want it to go down too far. So where I'm standing is probably good. There's glowstone. I kind of want to have lighting somewhere here as well. But that's sort of perfect, I think, that spot there. And get rid of those so you see it go all the way down. And then we'll have to bring our own form of lighting down here. Well, I reckon actually it's going to end up looking pretty good. Electrostatic says, hey X, it's been a while since I've last been able to catch a stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great, thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well too. Aliazizet says, hey X, what's your favourite game except for Minecraft? Doom, which I am playing on my second channel. Let's plug that second channel. Go over there, hit that subscribe button, why not? Purple Whales says, I wish I could be subscribed, I don't have the money. Hey buddy, don't even be sad face about it, man. I appreciate you all coming out here and hanging out with me, playing some Minecraft. That is probably going to look good from the other angles. And now I'm thinking we could wrap this up quite easily with a little bit more spruce. Let's go make it day. I don't know where the bed is. And, well, we can craft here, I guess. So 2 lots of stairs. That should hopefully do. No, it probably won't, actually. Let's make another 2 lots. And then quite a few slabs. Good, 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 good. Who taught Mumbo to build in even numbers, says Farmland SMC. I mean, you can build in even numbers. It's not bad. But I think, in general, I think building in odd numbers always seems to be a little bit easier to work with when you start connecting stuff together, in my experience. Like, something about building in odd numbers just seems a little bit easier. Oh, God. The vision is terrible down here for the stream, isn't it? We've got a cheesecake reminder from Nick Plays. Cheesecake, everyone. Cheesecake. Can we get some cheesecake in chat? Right, we're going to fly over here, because somewhere around here there is a bed that Ren kept using, and I don't know where it is, actually. Every time we needed to sleep, he would do the business. Is it behind his chest? I don't see anything back there. It's not. Huh. Maybe there's a bed up here. In Python's area. I bet he's still got one in his treehouse, hasn't he? X, how many hours do you think you've spent playing Minecraft? I mean, actual hours, it might even tally up into the year. I don't know. It will be an immense amount of days, more than months worth of time spent playing Minecraft. Panda Groove says, just built your rabbit brewer for potions, waiting 20 minutes for them to grow drags. My rabbit brewer potion? Oh, rabbit breeder. I haven't done a rabbit breeder, Panda Groove, so I don't know who's you built, but best of luck with it. Electrostatic has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, my friend. Appreciate the support. And I hope you're having a good time watching the stream. We're just hanging out here, killing some zombies. Burning a little bit. Jeez, we're burning. Will you do a Doom live stream? If not, why? I might do one when I finish playing the game through and I want to do some backtracking and like completionism stuff on the game. Then I might stream some of that. But otherwise, it probably won't be something that I stream. Yes, I feel like this is the way to finish the structure here. Just to have some like extra supports. Now it's all a little bit compressed, isn't it? It's all a little bit closed up. Like this big thick support that goes to the middle isn't terribly big, and then these smaller ones are probably quite well relative to the size of the other one. Actually, in fairness, it probably all just really suits the size of the build. That's what I'm thinking. This one's even easier. I kind of went overboard with the crafting, didn't I? Excellent. Right. 1, 2, 3, and I think we're literally done. I think that's literally it. Let's throw an ender pearl over to that roof. I think that works. I think that's actually quite fitting of what Mumbo's done. Maybe a little bit of a shame that this side you see so much more of than the other one, because it makes it look a little disproportionate. Let's throw an ender pearl over here. yeah, you can see the problem is exaggerated a little bit from here. But that looks good. That definitely looks good. And from up here, wow, I've got to be careful with throwing this. Also looks good. So that looks alright. And, yeah, I think we might leave it at that. Ponybot says, oh wow, I never got the notification you were live. I'm sorry, Pony, I'm sorry. Wait, no, that's not my fault, is it? That's just a Twitch thing. I thought you meant I did something wrong. Jeez. What's going on? Golden183 says, assuming you are my favourite YouTuber and won't you just upload every day? Well, if you watch my second channel, I will be uploading every day. I uploaded 5 videos on Sunday. And I thought it was a day where I was uploading none. I forgot that I had one scheduled on my second channel. Then I uploaded another 3 videos and one on the main channel. It was all crazy. It was all over the place. And Cami Corn says, Mumbo... Yeah, okay. Purple Whale says, wow, he said my name. I did say your name, didn't I? I said that name. Oh, I've just been reminded of something that I forgot to do, that I wanted to do, and that was to... Yeah, oh, there's wheat down there. That must be like really old, from like day one. I wanted to turn this into a proper river, by the way. So when me and Ren stream on here next, feel free to remind us of that. That's probably a really great project we could do in this area together. So this river needs to go all the way through here. It's like a little secret area, isn't it? And all the way around. So let's just walk it. Even is better than you says, how the hell did you have 270 levels? XP farms, man. Crazy, overpowered, stupid, ridiculous XP farms. So yeah, the river would literally go through all of this, past the waterfalls, underneath the bridge. It's got to be done. It will look so good. See, there's even like tiny little bits of water left over from where it was supposed to put the river here. And it will go all the way down here until it meets up with the other river, which will take it to the Octavoid. I really love this idea of all the rivers being connected and you get through them with boats. River reminder, says Zorg Dragger. Yep, Thursday peeps, me and Ren will be streaming together. I want to see spam for river reminders. I don't want to forget. I want to be able to put it on a sign if we choose not to do it and then go, let's not forget to do the river. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it from me today's stream. I do hope you have enjoyed it. It's been a short one, but I've got other things I need to go and do now. I've also got an arrow in the knee. I took an arrow to the knee. But yeah, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and also to all the people hanging out in chat. Appreciate you all. All of you who didn't hang out in chat. I mean, why not throw in a message? Why not? I'm joking. Anyway, yeah, we'll do a raid as per usual. I believe False is streaming, so we will raid False if you want to be a part of that. Hang around. If not, that's it from me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.